course, you know the number of cases that are going on against the Jai Ambani group of Reliance. And now Jai Ambani, the son of Anil Ambani, being questioned there by the Enforcement Directorate. We'll get Shravan live soon on this. These are pictures coming in. We have pictures coming in of Jai Ambani being questioned by the Enforcement Directorate. If we can patch Shravan quickly on phone, we'll have more information. The number of cases in connection with the... Yes, the Enforcement Directorate is investigating Jai Ambani, son of Anil Ambani, in connection with a money laundering case linked to the Reliance Housing Finance Limited. The Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, has already imposed a rupees 1 crore penalty on Jai for violating norms. For more on this, let's go to Shravan. He's joining us over the phone from the newsroom. Shravan, it's been a long ongoing probe against the ADAG group, but this seems that the ED has now reached Jai Ambani also. What's the case?
Well, in fact, the Central Bureau of Investigation had recently filed 2 cases. In one case, which is basically against Reliance Housing Finance Limited, in which we are now being given to understand Jai Ambani happens to be the second accused number 2 in this particular case. The case is pertaining to loans that were allegedly received by Reliance Home Finance Limited, and the fact that there was diversion of funds that had essentially taken place. Important to point out here, Abhishek, is that the initial cases that have been registered by the Enforcement Directorate, in which Anil Ambani has been called in for questioning, is different than the case in which where his son Jai Ambani is being called in for questioning. It's a separate case, which was first filed by the Central Bureau of Investigation. Thereafter, the Enforcement Directorate has also stepped in. Now we are given to understand that the Enforcement Directorate has called in for questioning Jai Ambani. This is with regards to the time that he was also a director in the company, and the fact that funds that were basically received from a consortium of banks, it was eventually diverted to what is being called as related parties.
Right, Shravan, one last quick question before I let you go. The Reliance ADAG group always says that these are old cases. What are the antecedents of this case? Is this a new, fresh case or an old one?
Well, in fact, this is a fresh case that has been registered first by the CBI. This is against the Reliance Home Finance Limited, in which promoters and directors of unknown bank officials have also been named in the particular case, and this is based on a complaint that was filed by the Union Bank of India. And the allegations were of criminal conspiracy, cheating, and also criminal misconduct. And the wrongful loss was roughly about 228 crore rupees. In fact, at that point in time, Reliance Home Finance Limited was availing loans to the tune of about 5,000 crore rupees, and that too from 18 banks. And following which, remember, this complaint has now been filed by the Union Bank of India, and we are now given to understand that after the CBI, Enforcement Directorate has also begun questioning Jai Ambani.
All right, fair enough. So those are the details of the case in which Jai Ambani, son of Anil Ambani, is being questioned by the Enforcement